Elvis Presley. When it comes to 1960s musicians who successfully made the leap from live performances to the silver screen, Elvis Presley stands unrivaled. The king of rock and roll wasn't satisfied with just moving his hips and charming teenage fans. He had his sights set on something bigger: Hollywood, where he could exchange his famous jumpsuits for movie scripts. Elvis began his film career with Love Me Tender in 1956, marking a modest start for an artist already lighting up the music scene. Although the film didn't revolutionize cinema, it thrived mainly because Elvis was in it. His acting might not have been deeply profound, but his natural charm and engaging presence captivated audiences and earned him mixed reviews from critics. This move was strategic. It not only broadened his musical audience, but also established him as a formidable presence in both music and film. By the 1960s, Elvis had firmly planted his feet in Hollywood. He chose movies that were generally lighthearted and fun, such as G.I. Blues in 1960 and Blue Hawaii in 1961. These films showcased not only his singing talent, but also his laid-back acting style. While he wasn't in the running for Oscars, Elvis didn't need awards to fill movie theaters. Fans flocked to see his infectious smile and charismatic performances. His films became platforms for singing, romance, and displaying his signature grin. The audience loved his movies, leading studios to rapidly produce more Elvis films. One standout is Viva Las Vegas in 1964, celebrated for its catchy songs and the lively chemistry between Elvis and Anne Margaret. Even though Elvis had a lot of success, his movie career wasn't always smooth. In the 1960s, he made almost 30 films, but not all of them were hits or liked by critics. Movies like Harem Scarum in 1965 and Clambake in 1967 didn't do well, and Elvis began to feel tired of playing the same types of characters in different movies. By the late 60s, it was clear that Hollywood wasn't making the most of his talents, and people were starting to lose interest in seeing him on screen. In 1968, Elvis came back to live performances with a TV special that reminded everyone of his amazing talent and why he was a legend. Although his movies didn't always get good reviews, they helped show that he was a versatile star. Today, Elvis's films are loved as nostalgic memories of a man who connected music and movies effortlessly. They prove that he was more than just a performer with his famous moves. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra laid the groundwork as a multi-talented pioneer. Renowned for his smooth, velvety voice that delivered timeless classics like My Way and Fly Me to the Moon, Sinatra was more than just a singer. Even Sinatra knew that to be a top star, he needed more than just one talent. So, he began acting to show he could do different things. In the early 1940s, Sinatra took roles in musical comedies, where he sang and danced in movies like Anchors Aweigh with Gene Kelly. Even though more people became fans of him, critics still mostly saw him as a charming singer instead of a serious actor. In the early 1950s, Frank Sinatra's acting started to change. People began to see him less as the golden boy. His singing career was also slowing down, so Sinatra wanted to try something new. He worked very hard to get the role of Angelo Maggio, a troubled soldier, in the 1953 movie From Here to Eternity. This serious war movie needed someone who could show deep emotions, which was different from his usual roles. Even though there were challenges and rumors that others were trying to help him get the part, Sinatra got the role and gave an amazing performance. Playing Maggio was very different for him, showing real feelings and weakness. His performance won him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. This award changed how people saw Sinatra, proving he was a talented actor with a lot of range. With his newfound acclaim, Sinatra embarked on a series of diverse roles that highlighted his versatility. In The Man with the Golden Arm, he portrayed a struggling drug addict, while in Pal Joey, he took on the role of a complex, morally ambiguous nightclub singer. His performance in the original Ocean's 11 as Danny Ocean further cemented his status, bringing his signature swagger to the character and defining the essence of the Rat Pack era. These roles demonstrated Sinatra's ability to navigate both dramatic and comedic genres with ease, further broadening his artistic repertoire. Barbra Streisand. When we talk about singers who also became movie stars, we must include Barbra Streisand. She wasn't just a great singer on Broadway and in pop music, she wanted to do even more. Barbra knew she could be a star on the big screen and worked hard to show everyone. From the start, singing show tunes in New York clubs, Streisand's voice was amazing, strong, full of feeling, and different from anyone else. But Barbra didn't want to be just one thing. She wanted to prove that if she could make people love her songs, she could also shine in movies. Her first movie, Funny Girl, was a huge success. People loved her acting as Fanny Brice, a character she had already played on Broadway. Her song Don't Rain on My Parade was so powerful it made movie theaters shake, and critics praised her as a natural on screen. But Barbra didn't stop there. She acted in different kinds of movies like romantic dramas and comedies. In The Way We Were, she showed a softer side and had great chemistry with Robert Redford. The song from the movie became very popular too. Like Elvis and Sinatra before her, Barbra faced doubts about moving from singing to acting. But she proved everyone wrong by not only acting, but also producing and directing movies. She showed that she could do many things in the entertainment world. What made Barbra special was her strong belief in every project she took. Whether singing on stage or acting in a movie, she always gave her best. She inspired many future stars to try different things too. If you like this story about Barbra's journey from singing to acting, leave a comment, share your favorite Barbra moment, and subscribe for more stories about famous stars. Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby is another one who transitioned from a singer to an actor successfully. He wasn't just a beloved vocalist who dominated radio waves and pop charts. He aimed even higher. Bing knew he had the talent to light up the silver screen, and he wasn't shy about showing the world what he could do. From his early days singing on radio shows and recording hit songs, Crosby's voice was unforgettable, smooth, warm, and full of charm. But Bing didn't want to be limited to just one stage. He was determined to prove that if he could capture hearts with his music, he could also captivate audiences in movies. Bing's journey into film began in the 1930s. His first movie, Mississippi, 1935, showcased his singing talents and laid the groundwork for a successful acting career. Audiences loved seeing Bing sing and act, and his natural charisma made him an instant favorite. His ability to bring a song to life on screen set him apart from other singers of his time. One of Bing Crosby's most famous roles came in Going My Way, 1944. In this heartfelt movie, Bing played Father Chuck O'Malley, a kind-hearted priest who inspires his parishioners. His performance was so beloved that it won him an Academy Award for Best Actor. The film's success solidified Bing's status as not just a singer, but a talented actor who could deliver both humor and emotion. Another classic is The Bells of St. Mary's, 1945, where Bing teamed up again with Donna Reed. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and the movie became a favorite for its uplifting story and memorable music. Bing's ability to blend singing with acting made these films timeless favorites for generations. Bing Crosby wasn't just an actor and singer, he was also a pioneer in the entertainment industry. He was one of the first stars to embrace television, bringing his charming presence into people's living rooms. Bing also ventured into producing, helping to create content that entertained millions. His song, White Christmas, remains one of the best-selling singles of all time, and his influence on both music and film is immeasurable. Bing's innovative use of technology, like pre-recorded radio shows, changed the way people enjoyed music and entertainment forever. Dean Martin. When we talk about singers who also became movie stars, Dean Martin is a name that stands out. He wasn't just a great singer who topped the charts, he also made a big impact on the silver screen. From the beginning, Dean's voice was smooth and charming. He sang songs that people loved and became a favorite on radio shows and in nightclubs. But Dean wanted to do more. He dreamed of being a star in movies, too. Dean's first movie was My Blue Heaven in 1950. People loved seeing him act and sing on screen. His easygoing personality made him a hit with audiences. They enjoyed his funny jokes and his cool style. This movie was just the start of his acting career. One of the best things about Dean Martin was his friendship with other stars like Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. Together, they formed the Rat Pack, a group of entertainers who performed together in Las Vegas. Their shows were full of laughter, music, and fun, and people couldn't get enough of them. Dean Martin wasn't just a singer and actor, he was a true entertainer. His smooth voice, charming personality, and ability to make people laugh made him a beloved star. He inspired many future entertainers to try different things and show their talents in many ways. Doris Day. When we think of singers who became movie stars, Doris Day is a name that shines brightly. She wasn't just a fantastic singer who made people dance and sing along. She also loved acting in movies and became a beloved star on the big screen. She started her career by singing in nightclubs and on the radio. Her voice was sweet and full of joy, making everyone who heard her smile. She sang many happy songs that became very popular, and people loved to hear her sing. Doris wanted to do more than just sing. She dreamed of acting in movies, too. Her first big movie was Romance on the High Seas. In this film, she sang and acted, showing everyone she could shine both with her voice and her acting skills. People loved seeing Doris on screen, and she quickly became a favorite movie star. Doris starred in many wonderful movies like Calamity Jane in 1953 and Pillow Talk in 1959. In Calamity Jane, she played a brave and funny cowgirl, showing her ability to act in different kinds of roles. If you enjoyed this story about Doris Day's amazing journey from singing to acting, leave a comment, share your favorite Doris moment, and subscribe for more stories about famous stars. Fred Astaire. When we think about dancing in movies, Fred Astaire is a name that always comes to mind. He wasn't just a great dancer. Fred was also an amazing singer and actor. His smooth moves and charming personality made him a favorite in Hollywood. Fred Astaire was born on May 10, 1899, in New York City. He started dancing when he was very young, performing with his sister Adele in their family act. Together, they danced in theaters and on Broadway, showing off their incredible talent. Fred loved to dance and always dreamed of becoming a star. Fred's big chance came when he moved to Hollywood in the 1930s. He starred in his first movie, Flying Down to Rio, 1933, where he danced with Ginger Rogers. Their partnership became famous, and they danced together in many movies. Their dances were full of energy, grace, and perfect timing, making audiences love them even more. Fred Astaire starred in many classic movies like Top Hat, 1935, Swing Time, 1936, and Holiday Inn, 1942. In these films, Fred performed amazing dance routines that were both beautiful and entertaining. His dances with Ginger Rogers were some of the best in movie history, filled with intricate steps and joyful movements. One of his most famous scenes is the dance in the mirror in Top Hat. It shows how perfectly Fred could move and how he made dancing look effortless and fun. These dance scenes made Fred Astaire a household name and a true dance legend. Fred wasn't just about dancing, he also sang in many of his movies, showing his versatile talent. Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly is a name that shines brightly in the world of dance and movies. He wasn't just a fantastic dancer, Gene was also a talented singer, actor, and director. His energetic moves and joyful spirit made him a beloved star in Hollywood. Gene Kelly was born on August 23, 1912, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. From a young age, he loved to dance and spent hours practicing different dance styles. Gene attended the University of Pittsburgh, where he studied music and theater, dreaming of a future on the stage. Gene's big break came when he moved to Hollywood in the 1940s. He starred in his first major movie, CoverGirl, in 1944, where he danced alongside Rita Hayworth. His unique style, which combined athleticism with grace, made him stand out from other dancers. Gene Kelly starred in many classic movies that are still loved today. Some of his most famous films include Singin' in the Rain in 1952, An American in Paris in 1951, and On the Town in 1949. In these movies, Gene performed incredible dance routines that were full of energy and creativity. One of his most famous scenes is the dance in the rain from Singin' in the Rain. Gene dances joyfully through puddles, showing his love for dancing and his ability to bring happiness to the screen. This scene is still celebrated as one of the greatest moments in movie history. Gene Kelly was known for his innovative dance styles. He often incorporated everyday movements into his dances, making them relatable and fun. He liked to dance with props, like umbrellas and hats, adding a playful element to his performances. Gene's dances were not only entertaining but also full of emotion and storytelling. Gene wasn't just a dancer. He also sang in many of his movies, showcasing his versatile talent. Additionally, he directed several films, bringing his creative vision to the screen. Gene's ability to wear many hats in the film industry made him a true all-around artist. Gene Kelly retired from dancing in the 1960s, but his legacy continues to inspire dancers and filmmakers. His innovative dance moves and joyful performances set a standard for excellence in dance and cinema. Many modern dancers study his techniques, and his movies are still shown and loved by new audiences. Gene Kelly passed away on February 2, 1996, but he is still remembered as one of the greatest dancers and entertainers of all time. His movies continue to bring joy to people around the world, and his dance routines remain a source of inspiration for dancers everywhere. Gene showed that with passion, creativity, and hard work, you can achieve greatness and leave a lasting impact on the world. Judy Garland. Judy Garland was a name that sparkled in the world of singing and movies. She wasn't just a wonderful singer, Judy was also a talented actress. Her beautiful voice and heartfelt performances made her a beloved star in Hollywood. Judy Garland was born on June 10, 1922, in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. She started performing at a very young age, singing and dancing in shows with her mother. Judy loved to sing and dreamed of becoming a famous performer one day. Judy's big chance came when she signed with MGM Studios. Her first major movie was Meet Me in St. Louis in 1944, where she sang the famous song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Her amazing voice and charming presence made her a favorite among audiences. Judy Garland starred in many classic movies that are still loved today. Her most famous role was Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in 1939. In this movie, Judy sang the beloved song, Over the Rainbow, which became her signature tune. Her performance as Dorothy showed her incredible talent and brought her worldwide fame. Another popular movie was A Star is Born in 1954, where Judy starred alongside James Mason. In this film, Judy's singing and acting were outstanding, and the movie is remembered as one of the best musical films ever made. Even though Judy was a star, she faced many challenges in her life. She struggled with personal issues and health problems, but her love for performing never faded. Judy continued to sing and act, always giving her best in every role. Judy Garland retired from movies in the early 1960s, but continued to perform on stage and on television. Her legacy lives on through her timeless songs and memorable performances. Many singers and actors look up to Judy as an inspiration for her talent and dedication. Judy Garland passed away on June 22, 1969, but she is still remembered as one of the greatest singers and actresses of all time. Her movies and songs continue to bring joy to people all around the world. Judy showed that with a beautiful voice and a loving heart, you can become a true star and leave a lasting mark on the world. Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews is a name that shines brightly in the world of singing and movies. She wasn't just a wonderful singer. Julie is also a talented actress and author. Her graceful performances and beautiful voice have made her a beloved star in Hollywood. Julie Andrews was born on October 1, 1935, in Walton-on-Thames, England. She loved to sing and act from a young age, performing in school plays and local theaters. Julie's dream was to become a star who could sing and act in movies. Julie's big chance came when she starred in the movie Mary Poppins in 1964. In this film, she played the magical nanny Mary Poppins, singing the famous song Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Her amazing voice and charming performance made the movie a huge success and made Julie a star around the world. Julie Andrews starred in many beloved movies that are still loved today. After Mary Poppins, she starred in The Sound of Music in 1965, where she played Maria, a singing governess who brings joy to a family in Austria. Her songs like Do Re Mi and My Favorite Things became famous and are still sung by children and adults alike. Another popular movie was Victor Victoria in 1982, where Julie played a woman pretending to be a man who is a female singer. Her performance was full of humor and heart, showing her incredible talent and versatility. Julie wasn't just a singer and actress. She also wrote children's books and a memoir, sharing her experiences and inspiring young performers. Julie's love for teaching led her to become a beloved figure for many aspiring actors and singers. Julie Andrews retired from performing in the late 1990s, but continues to inspire through her books and teachings. Her graceful performances and beautiful voice set a high standard for future generations of performers. Many young stars look up to Julie as a role model for her talent and kindness. Julie Andrews is still remembered as one of the greatest singers and actresses of all time. Her movies and songs continue to bring joy to people all around the world. Julie showed that with grace, talent, and a loving heart, you can achieve your dreams and make a lasting impact on the world. Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. was a name that shone brightly in the world of singing, dancing, acting, and more. He wasn't just a great performer. Sammy was also a talented actor, dancer, and entertainer. His incredible skills and vibrant personality made him a beloved star in Hollywood. Sammy Davis Jr. was born on April 8, 1925 in Harlem, New York City. He started performing with his father in a family act when he was very young. Sammy loved to sing, dance, and entertain people, dreaming of becoming a famous star one day. Sammy's big chance came when he joined the famous Rat Pack, a group of entertainers that included Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Together they performed in Las Vegas, showing off their singing, dancing, and comedic talents. Sammy's amazing performances made him a favorite among audiences. Sammy Davis Jr. starred in many popular movies and performed on television shows. One of his famous movies was Ocean's 11 in 1960, where he played one of the main characters. His charming personality and great talent made the movie a hit. Sammy also appeared in Robin and the Seven Hoods in 1964, a musical comedy where he showcased his dancing and singing skills. His performances were full of energy and joy, making audiences laugh and sing along. Sammy wasn't just a performer. He was also a talented dancer and choreographer, creating amazing dance routines that wowed audiences. Sammy loved to entertain and always brought his best to every performance. Sammy faced many challenges in his life, including racism and personal struggles. But his love for performing and his determination to succeed helped him overcome these obstacles. Sammy used his talent to bring people together and spread joy through his performances. Sammy Davis Jr. retired from performing in the late 1980s but left a lasting legacy. He inspired many young performers with his incredible talent and positive attitude. Sammy showed that with hard work and passion, you can achieve your dreams and make a big impact on the world. Sammy Davis Jr. passed away on May 16, 1990, but he is still remembered as one of the greatest entertainers of all time. His movies, songs, and performances continue to bring joy to people all around the world. Sammy showed that being multi-talented and full of life can make you a true star and leave a lasting mark on the world. Not just old Hollywood stars moved from music to acting. Many new stars are also trying their transition. Here are some who have successfully or maybe successfully transitioned into acting. Harry Styles. Harry Styles, a member of the famous boy band One Direction, has also made a name for himself in acting. Known for his charming personality and great singing, Harry decided to try acting in movies. One of his first big roles was in Dunkirk, 2017, a war movie directed by Christopher Nolan. Harry played a British soldier trying to survive during World War II. Although his role was small, many people noticed his acting skills and how he fit into the intense story of the film. Later, Harry starred in Don't Worry, Darling, 2022, a psychological thriller directed by Olivia Wilde. In this movie, he played Jack Chambers, a key character in a mysterious and suspenseful story. His performance received positive reviews, and the movie did well at the box office, showing that Harry Styles can handle more complex and dramatic roles. Rihanna. Rihanna is a global superstar known for her amazing music and stylish fashion. She decided to explore acting and took on roles that allowed her to showcase her unique personality. Her first major acting role was in Ocean's 8, 2018, a heist comedy film where she played Nine Ball, a tech genius who helps plan a big jewelry robbery. Rihanna's performance was praised for its cool and confident style, fitting perfectly with the movie's fun and stylish vibe. Rihanna continued her acting journey with roles in movies like Guava Island, 2019, a musical film where she starred alongside Donald Glover. In this movie, she played Kofi, a vibrant and talented singer fighting for her community. Her performance was heartfelt and showed her ability to bring depth to her characters. While Rihanna is still early in her acting career, her stylish and charismatic performances have made her a memorable presence in the films she's been a part of. Fans are excited to see what roles she will take on next. B. Beyoncé. Beyoncé is a legendary singer known for her incredible voice and amazing performances. She has also made impressive strides in acting, choosing roles that highlight her strength and talent. One of Beyoncé's most notable acting roles was in Dreamgirls, 2006, a musical drama where she played Dina Jones, a talented singer striving for success. Her powerful performance was widely praised, and she received several award nominations for her role. Dreamgirls was a big hit, and Beyoncé showed that she could handle complex and emotional characters. Beyoncé also starred in The Lion King, 2019, a live-action remake of the classic animated movie. She provided the voice for Nala, Simba's strong and loyal friend. Her performance brought a new depth to the beloved character, and the movie was a huge success worldwide. In addition to movies, Beyoncé has appeared on television shows and documentaries. Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is a famous singer and dancer who has also made a successful transition into acting. Known for his smooth voice and impressive dance moves, Justin decided to try his hand at movies. One of his first acting roles was in The Social Network, 2010, a movie about the creation of Facebook. Justin played Sean Parker, a charismatic entrepreneur. His performance was praised for adding energy and charm to the film, and the movie itself was a critical and commercial success. Justin continued his acting career with roles in movies like Friends with Benefits, 2011, a romantic comedy where he starred alongside Mila Kunis. His chemistry with Mila and his ability to bring humor to his character made the movie enjoyable for audiences. He also appeared in Trolls, 2016, an animated film where he voiced Branch, a grumpy yet lovable troll. His voice acting showed another side of his talents, making the character memorable for both kids and adults. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is one of the most famous modern singers who successfully became a movie star. Known for her powerful voice and amazing performances in music, she decided to try acting and chose big roles to show her skills. Her first major acting role was in the movie A Star is Born, 2018, where she starred alongside Bradley Cooper. In this romantic drama, Lady Gaga played Ally, a talented singer who rises to fame with the help of Cooper's character. Her performance was praised by many, and she won an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role. The movie was a big success, and Lady Gaga proved that she could shine just as brightly on screen as she does in her music. Lady Gaga continued her acting career with roles in movies like House of Gucci, 2021, where she played Patrizia Reggiani, and Top Gun Maverick, 2022, a popular action film where she had a supporting role. Both movies were successful, showing that Lady Gaga can handle different types of characters and genres. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is a pop superstar known for her amazing vocal range and catchy songs. She has also ventured into acting, bringing her musical talents to the big screen. Ariana's acting career began with roles in television shows like Victorious and Sam and Cat, where she played Cat Valentine, a sweet and quirky character. Her performances were loved by fans, and she became a favorite on these shows. In addition to TV, Ariana starred in the movie Hairspray Live, 2016, a live musical production where she played Amber Von Tussle, the main antagonist. Her performance was praised for her strong singing and commanding presence, showing that she could handle complex and powerful roles. Today's singers are taking bold steps into the world of acting, just like the legends before them. Artists like Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, Rihanna, Beyoncé, Justin Timberlake, and Ariana Grande are proving that with talent and dedication, it's possible to shine both in music and on screen. Some have found great success, winning awards and starring in popular movies, while others are still finding their way in the acting world.